I would like to highlight a bug about your handling of image URLs, both mainly regarding role templates. I've set up a test here where I have both some static elements, an image, a div, and some table heading and a cell that contains an image with white spaces in the URL. And I've also made the same test repeating elements just to make the test rigorous. Finally, I've added the same test for role templates where we will see stuff breaking. That being said, there are also minor issues with the static and repeating elements. For these cells and divs, the CSS styling is here, and we use the same image URL again in image URL with the white spaces. Jumping into the game, I will show you the errors. So here we have the character sheet. It seems to work well, but once we start inspecting it, we start seeing strange behaviors. So first of all, for a static element and repeating elements, this is the same for both. We see that the image URL here has been handled by you guys. So there's added this image server before the URL, and down here with the white spaces, we see the %20, 2e, %20. So it's handled correctly. If we then go on to look at the div, we see that the URL down here has not been handled. It's still the raw URL. The image server has not been added, but the white spaces are still here, so the image is presented as expected. And the same goes if we check the repeating elements. We still have the image with the direct source. It has been handled. It's got the image server, and the white spaces here has been handled and encoded for HTML. And the same missing thing here on the div is that you have no image server, and the white spaces are just printed out exactly like they are. If we then go into the role templates, stuff starts to get crazy. So here we see that the image element is handled still correctly. So that's comforting. We still got the image server, and we still have the white spaces encoded by HTML to %20. That's good. But once we start looking into the background CSS elements, strange things starts to happen. We see that actually on role templates, when you add a background image, you guys do handle it. So you do insert the image server. That seems good. But down here we see that the white spaces between AD&D and 2e and revised has been removed instead of encoded. And that is the case for all three elements here. So it appears that you are handling things differently. So first of all, the background images on the sheet are not encoded in any way or handled, they're just inserted directly as they are. While in the role templates, they are handled, but they are handled incorrectly. The easy quick fix for this is simply to manually encode the values. So if we go back to the HTML here and we insert %20 in all the places, there we go. And on the styling, I do the same thing. We save it. If we then go back into the game, we will see that images are presented correctly. Again here, if we look at the image source, we can see that the percentage sign is actually encoded to be %25, and then we got the 20 for the white space, and then 2e, and then we got the %25 again, and then 20 for the next white space. So that's good. And if we look at the background images, again, we can see it's just inserted correctly, so no surprise here that it works. If we go to the roll template and again run that, we see that the images are presented. And again, the image server here is correctly. We got the AD&D, the percentage is encoded to percentage 25, we got 20, we got 2e, we got percentage 25 again, and we got 20 and revised. All good. So in all cases, the image tag works as expected. Looking at the background image here, we can see that again, here we have the image server, so it's good. And here the encoding actually does happen. So we have the percentage 25 for the encoded percentage sign. Then we got the 20 unhandled. We got the 2e, the raw text, and again, percentage 25 for the percentage sign, and then 20, which has been unhandled. So this works, but I find it quite weird that background images on the roll templates are run through your engine, but it's run through a different engine than the sources from images. And furthermore, that image tags, background images on regular, on the sheet directly is not run through your URL handler, for lack of a better term. So yeah, that's the bug for you. I will add a table on the forum for you to see it a little better. Hope this will get fixed soon. Thank you.